Welcome, friends. Welcome to Divine Designs 24. My name is Tammy, and we're going to be making a flower today. I'm going to turn this flower into a bowl. So, I have my white here that I'm going to use in here to kind of break up the different colors. I'm going to use gold leaf for in the center. Let me get something out here to get the gold leaf. Okay. Put that down in there. Start mixing that up. So I'm just gonna mix that gold leaf in there. Okay, so I got the gold leaf. This is some blue, cyan blue. I'm not really using any colors for any rhyme or reason, for holiday or whatever. I just wanted to make a colorful flower and to make it into a bowl. Ooh, look at that color. Isn't that pretty? Okay, we'll get that one sitting off to the side. Let those bubbles work their way out. And then this one here is called Peru. It's kind of like a copper color. I thought that would be pretty in the flower. There we go. Oh yeah. I love to have different colors. And then I have this pretty purple. It's called a purple blue. And these are all Let's Resin mica powders, and they are the color shifting. So that's why I wanted to use them in this flower. And see how they color shift. Look at that one. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to hope and pray that I have, oh, there goes my 3D printer. You guys hear that enough on here, don't you? Okay, so I got a little gold flake in there I didn't want. Wow, that is really pretty. Yeah, so these are all color shifting. So that's that color. This is the copper one. And this is color shifting also. And then this is the cyan. Cyan. I don't think I said it right. There we go. And there's that one. And then here is the white. And it says here the ocean white. I just used 2 drops in here. So that way it doesn't sink. And then we have this I want to put in the center. So let's see. I'm going to spray this with a little bit of alcohol and help. I don't like doing that while I'm sitting here, but I do have my cleaner going. I'm going to help the bubbles. I want to put this in the center. And then we will pour these on the outsides. Okay, so we're going to start with this one. They're going to get mixed up in here anyway, so, but I just want to try to get it somewhat at the edges. Sometimes I gotta help it along. Okay, so we're gonna leave that as is for the moment. And we'll use some of this. I'm going to use, nope, not yet. We'll do some purple. I have no idea how this is going to look, so we are just going with the flow. Add another row of blue. And then another copper. And we'll finish off with some purple. And then we're going to pour more of this in the center. I don't want this real thick because I'm going to make this into a bowl, so we're not going to have it real thick. Make sure that's all up against the edges. Might as well go ahead and add to this because we know how resin's going to work. Resin's just going to flow and mix and be beautiful. Okay, and do we have any purple left? Very little. Okay. A little bit more of that in the center. And let that spread out with the other colors. Because now I'm going to put some white in here. Okay. I'll do something with that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but that I will do something with. Okay, so now I'm just going to add little bits of white in here. I don't know what this is gonna look like, but I think it's gonna be pretty. We'll get these all mixed up here in a minute. I just want to make sure I've got enough in here too. And we can, hopefully it'll do something. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave it at that with the white. Now, let me find one of my, here we go. Oh, let's see, how do we want to do this? Get paper towel. I just want to mix these up a little bit. Way. done with anyway. Okay, I'm just going to drag these in now and see what else I want to do, if anything. And make sure I got all the spots here. Okay. I'm not going to swirl the center. I was going to kind of swirl it, but I think I'm just going to let it go and let these copper pieces do its thing. Okay, I'm going to leave this at this. I think I've got all the pull I want to do, and we're going to let this do its thing, and we will come back when I'm going to put it on the bowl. And then, so that's going to be a few hours, but I'll do something with this extras. But I think this is going to be beautiful. I love, love, love the colors. Okay, we will be back when we put it on the bowl. Okay, I am back to take this off. I started it and forgot to grab my camera, so I went and grabbed it. I'm going to bring you guys along with me as I'm trying to get this off. There's a crucial time of doing this. So you got to get it right at the right time. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Is getting it at the right time. All right. So there it is, and it's nice and flexible, but I was trying to say this is the side I think I'm going to have as the outside. So I got to get this centered up here good. This probably will not be right smack in the center, but it's going to be close enough. Because if you get this where it's not soft enough, then it won't lay right. If you get it to where it's too set, it's not going to lay right. So I just have to make sure that I got this centered okay. Let me look at it. I should have it on a turntable. Okay, it's got to come this way a little bit. Okay, so now we can play with this a little bit. Get this This is going to be beautiful. Look at that. This is going to be this. What's going to be inside. Is that right there? Can you see it? How beautiful that is. So now we're just going to get this centered. So this would be the outside of the bowl, which is beautiful also. I put gloves on, so I'm not leaving fingerprints on this. Okay, let's see. All right. I think that's gonna be good. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is turning out perfect. Okay. I'm just being a little fussy with this because I want to make sure that I have the sides right. And it looks like we got it as close as we're gonna get it. Okay, so we got that one down, that one down, this one down. Okay, I think we're going to let this go now until tomorrow. This is so pretty. I love the colors. They just came together so nice. I love it. This blue color here is like the color of my entire house. I love that color. It looks more like a teal color after it's gotten all the colors mixed in with it. You can just see how it's in the bowl with the purple and the copper, and then you got the gold here. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Okay, we're gonna let this sit. I'm trying to flatten the bottom out so we have a flat bottom. Oh, I'm so excited. I think this is the best bowl I've ever made. So we will come back tomorrow and look at it. And by morning, it should be nice and hard. It's late at night. Well, not late at night, but it's evening here. So another, probably 14 hours. I'll be back at this to look at it. And we'll see how it looks. I'm so excited. It's beautiful. The colors came out perfect. I'm hoping that you can see the colors in it. Let me raise it up to the camera and see if you can see the colors in it without the ring light. Look at the colors. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm trying to get out of the ring light. That ring light is terrible. Okay, we're gonna let this sit and we'll be back in the morning. We are back to take the bowl off. Okay, so let's, ooh, it didn't even stick to it. This is just a cheap bowl. Just a cheap plastic bowl. Like I got at Dollar Tree or something. Look at that. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Look at that bowl. Oh my gosh. I am so impressed with this. I think that's the prettiest bowl I think I've ever made. I mean, both sides are pretty. Both sides of the bowl is absolutely gorgeous. I am so excited. Okay, we're going to move that off to the side for now. And I will show you what I made with the extras. So I made some Christmas tree ornaments with the holographic mold I have here. I wasn't sure how this was going to turn out. It's got some stuff in. You can still see it. Oh yeah. And then here's the snowman. These are just some Christmas ornaments that I made with the extras. There's the star. Isn't that pretty? And then we have a stocking. Isn't that pretty? So those are the Christmas ornaments. And so that is what we made. And I'm going to take some pictures of these. Get it out of the ring light. I'm going to take some pictures of these and they'll be at the end. And so make sure you go to the end and see what I do with all of my Christmas ornaments too. Okay, thanks for coming. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and make sure you leave a comment so I know what you think of this bowl. I think it turned out gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So we will see you next time. Bye now.